Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. Want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m. to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good.
Like...
burgers! I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Oh, right. It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Chaku. What? You don't shoot her? You just like bash her on the head too? You suck. Red, white, blue. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine? Oh, that's weird. Can I just click it, or...? I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. So does it highlight when it changes? So like on the DS, it'll like have the examine button up here, but this is on the PC. Okay. Guess move. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! That's really spooky back there. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was so warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Yup, death be like that. God, she looks so scary here. It's like a ghost. Chief. Okay, so it turns yellow when it's something you can examine. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. That's good. I mean, it's not good, but like, it's better than her suffering. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper! It's a fallen from Mia's hand! What could it be? Oh, jeez. Chocolate. Ah, okay. So, the reason why it looks like this, it's like in partial Japanese. I don't know if you guys remember from the last video, but I tried to change it where, the English, it would be English text, right? But Japanese voice acting, so it's like the objection, this skidiyari or whatever, would be in Japanese. So I managed to change it, but I guess it changes the evidence too to Japanese. So, but I think this says Maya in the English version. Yeah, see it says Maya. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. So hopefully it won't affect too much with solving the mysteries. I know in the future Phoenix Wright games, when you look at the, like when there's written text for clues, sometimes you have to kind of like guess what the missing letters were. So if it's in Japanese, I don't read Japanese. I can read Korean, but not Japanese. So we'll see if it really affects it. If it does, I can turn it off. Or I can use a fact or a walkthrough. But, I mean, I played this game before, so I don't remember a lot of it. Well, no, I remember most of it. But, like, I don't know how to get to the ending. So, if I get stuck, then I'll just switch it back. But otherwise, I like having the Japanese voices on. Well, and it'll give us a chance to see, like, the Japanese version too. Japanese artwork. I think that's enough snooping for now. I better call the police and find out what the girl was doing here. So I can still expect her. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. Oh wait, I already saw that. Okay, there it is. Okay. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. What? No, I already saw that. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Haha, Watergate. A nice, luxurious place. For those who aren't American history savvy, Watergate Hotel was where the Watergate scandal happened. And the Watergate scandal is where President Nixon was bugging and putting illegal listening devices to listen in on, his rivals or whatever. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Why is that important? Can I move? No. I want to stay, but like, how do I examine to the other side? Is it Q? Ah, Q is... okay, slide. Okay. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from the outside window. Oh, her. She's staring right at me. She's holding the phone in her hand. I wonder what kind of voice I should give her. Obnoxious one? The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better use it. Okay. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC was for email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. This is pretty old. Then again, this game is old. Oops! A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. The Fan Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Lawyers. Nothing else? Okay, I guess I have to go back. Maybe, I woke up. There she is. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Let's see, what kind of voice should I give her? Can I give her like a teenager voice? Maya! Maya Faye! Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police! Seems like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Hey, Dick'em-shoe. I kind of want to give him a gruff voice, but I'm not talented enough to do that. So... I don't know whether to give him like a Dick'em-shoe, see? Kind of thing. Let's try it. Yeah, I guess I'll give him an old-timey voice. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder, see? Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? See? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! You know what? I didn't see or complete the Phoenix Wright anime, but I think Gumshoe did have a pretty gruff voice. Excuse me. Eek. This word, Maya here, mean anything to you? That's my name. Nani? The victim drew this here note on her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name, see? Killer? I'm not- Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am! What? Yeah, I think the Japanese version is like Naruhodo instead of Phoenix Wright's Naruhodo? Whatever. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I mean, she's a suspect. And, Her name was written in blood.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. There, give her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
I want sis! They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha! So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Ooh, Mia. It's savage.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Let's talk. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes. That clock-shaped like thinker.
The one Larry knew. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered. A detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait!
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, might I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you'd go ask him to represent me?
Yes. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
You have me. You have Phoenix Wright. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow, at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. Better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Alright, let's go to the Grossberg law offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It's hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. What, really? Looks like an exam and stuff. Alright, I remember this painting becomes important for some reason. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The open is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell here's got money to... Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Ooh, that's an awkward sentence. Ooh, tree. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I mean, this office doesn't look that expensive, actually. It just looks kind of tacky and old. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. So it's just to show off. Got it. I'm gonna talk about the expensive carpet? Alright. So then where can I go? Back to the office? The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! Oh, it's him. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. But you mistake me for Larry. Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy. He was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He wasn't a killer either. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... I'll call him Suede Shoes, because he's a jerk. Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait a second. That's a song, pal. My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? Got business here. You better do it quick. Ooh, thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I don't know. I think he has a more gruff voice in the anime, so I'll try to make it more gruffy. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Want to know the results, sir? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but doesn't get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. 9 p.m. Blunt force trauma. Blunt force death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Well, why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. I do. I love Miles. I love Edgeworth. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. I'm kind of making Gumshoe sound like Hulk Hogan. I don't mean to, but like I said, I'm not talented. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Oh, that's it? Oops. Oh, so I guess right-click goes back. That's cool. You can present Maya's memo? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. I'll try and tell him not so straight. See what happens. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. What should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai, Warrior of the Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost and went down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversations. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence of the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Her. Also big booby girl. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, this May. April May. It's April right now. I'm sorry about the- oops. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now! She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal! Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oops. Can I examine here around? Mia's favorite potted plants. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Quarter line stricta, pal. Who was that? Oh, I know who it was. Well, movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. I wonder what movie it is. I don't know if anybody can recognize what this painting might be. I don't know. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Unlike Richie Rich Grossberg. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Aww, so sad. Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. That it? Guess so.
Wow, hello there, handsome.
Yeah, that's the one. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look that part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Isn't it you? Or me? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I don't know what could be inside the drawer. It's a screwdriver! Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe. Incident. Sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Wow. No. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation! Must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. She won't let me examine stuff, right? Because she's in the room. Light somewhere, sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Company Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my floral knowledge. But can I look in there or no? Maybe later. Okay, yeah, so she won't let me look at it until she's gone. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Alright. So can I present anything to her? Maybe? Oops.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me? The witness? It's just like in the movies.
Okay, that's it. Oh, I guess I could go listen to this thing. Oh no, it's all in Japanese! Oh dear. Well, that sucks. But I think during the court, they'll, I think during the court stage, they'll translate in English too. I think. I'm not 100% sure. He's only 24? I think I'm only 24 too, right? Because I'm the same age as him. Oh man, so young. 27? Oh man, so young! So young! I don't know any lawyers at like age 24, 27. It's always like legal assistants and then they become a lawyer after a couple years. go here, I guess?
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
You know what? Maya's voice and that annoying girl kind of sound similar. I need to make Maya more different. Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Can I still talk to her yet? Yeah, okay. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It probably qualifies as a serial murder by now. I know, right? So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 p.m. The lights were off and I could smell blood. But then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
Feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? That sounds so wrong. He ruined my mom.
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White? I guess we can try going back here? Seems like Mr. Grossberger's out. Well, maybe we should just wait for him to come back. That was the most over-the-top clearing the throat I've ever heard.
So, you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I'd imagined. Looks like Pringles.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
I'm not busy. How come no one can get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it?
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Shaka.
Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Shaka.
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case?
Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Oh, oops, wrong was. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, well, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? I'm gonna keep talking to you. How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back to that one.
That's quite a painting.
You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color, the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. Can I present anything to you? No, nothing. So let's go back to Maya and tell her that Grossberg is too gross to represent her. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, I tell her. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. And fat, I guess.
What really happened? You don't mean you refused to help? See, been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? We just leave her and go home? So, I can't save. I don't remember, but I think in the first game, if you say go home, it's game over. So I'm just gonna say defend Maya. I didn't make a save point, so I don't want to go home yet. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Chocolate.
Why?
Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. Maybe a little gross? I witnessed his strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Yep, that's exactly what defense attorneys are for. That's exactly what they're for. Maya, I won't abandon you. can't count on me. Or, sorry, you can count on me. Oh shit. I said that as a defense attorney? Oh man.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Whew, she smiled at last. This looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. So what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It's a screwdriver, like, obviously. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Can I talk to you more? No. So, about the whole defense lawyer thing, or defense attorney, like, I'm not a lawyer, but, I used to kind of want to be a lawyer back in the day, and, oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's when I should snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! Came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Would it be a coincidence? Anyway, as I was saying, defense attorneys, so I know people really hate lawyers, like, oh, how could that guy defend him? He's like obviously guilty. Well, that's the point of a defense attorney. Even if someone is clearly guilty, they're allowed to have representation, to fight on their side. Like, you can't lie, but you have to defend. You have to pretend that your culprit, or sorry, your client is innocent, even if he's clearly guilty. Like, that's their job as a defense attorney, and it's a job of the prosecutor side to go through the defense, right? So it's the prosecutor's job to prove someone is guilty, and it's the defense attorney's side to kind of contradict and overturn what the prosecution says, right? Because in the American system, the defendant is innocent until proven guilty. So whenever a guilty person like gets scot-free, I always blame the prosecutor, like, because the defense attorney did a great job defending, right? Because that's his job, that's what he's supposed to do. And so if someone who's clearly guilty gets pronounced innocent, that is definitely the prosecution's fault. It is not the defense attorney's fault. Anyway, that's my 2 cents about that. That's kind of why, like, I want to be a defense lawyer, because I feel like, a lot of criminals, like, even if they're guilty, like, even if there's a lot of evidence saying, like, they did the crime, a lot of times, people commit these crimes for a reason, like if they're pushed to it, they're coerced, and so that's kind of like where the justice system comes in with the judge, right? Like, oh, you can either get like maximum sentence or minimum sentence, right? Or like maybe or maybe somewhere in the middle. So, oh, that's my thing. Okay, a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Yes, obviously, screwdriver. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Is it a screwdriver? Ah, wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy. Still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court.
To be continued.